Hello, and welcome to episode 36 of our Spanish Empire campaign. We are currently at peace. Believe it or not, we are not currently at war with the United States. I know it's hard to believe. We are focusing on refits / new designs. Look at our designs here. We did just in the last episode design a new battleship, which is only slightly better than our last design, which is right here. They both have 8 13-inch guns. The new battleship is 2 knots faster. It also has the guns all located together. It also has Mark III cannons instead of Mark IIs, and it also has a better rangefinder. It has a coincidence 2 instead of coincidence 1. So at some point we need to get this guy refit. But in the meantime, as we've talked about many times, we have a lot of Bizarro. Do we have a Bizarro? No, we do not. We only ever built 2 of those. We have some older ships that actually, the plan was, I think, in my head to get rid of anything that is older than 1900. So let's go in and get rid of these Havana torpedo boats. We still have some at sea. Okay, let's wait until they get back into port. Take care of that all at one time. Do we have any other? Do we really only have one of these guys? Okay. Let's give it another couple turns, let our ships get back into port. Although we have a lot of spare capacity, we should be taking advantage of it, to be honest with you. Do we have any ships that could be refit already? No. Well, the one thing we can do is we can go in and refit our most important ships, because they certainly could use the upgrade to Mark IIIs. We can improve there. We can improve there. We can improve there. We can improve there. Yeah, so we have quite a few minor improvements that we can make here. I'm going to change that. We can change that to TNT. We can definitely change that to stereoscopic too. Increase our length here a little bit. Get us some more range. What else can we do? I think that might be about it. We can get a little bit more range. Actually, let's do... I don't think we can do both. We can do both. Okay. can we do? We can do that as well. All right. Let's save that. It was a fairly significant update. We got Mark IIIs, and we also got improved rangefinders. So we have not built any of these or these. How long is that? 2 months. This is only 2 months now. So what do we have? We have 50. So we can only do one at a time. So it doesn't mean we can build. Let's build 2 of those a while. Thinking this guy could definitely use a refit. Mark III's there. Still Mark II's there. Definitely an improvement there. Take improvement there. I don't think we can do this. We can. We did get away with that. Okay. Here. See if we can't refit. What do we have? Oh, we only have 5,000 tons left. Okay. We've done our politics. Yes, we have. Finances are fine. Getting 1,100 crew. Italy's provoking us. That's fine. More worried about Germany, which we just can't get a good roll on. We're still at minus 91. Let that roll. Actually, we want to change that around, get our research back going, and we have 36,000. So we can refit a second one of these. And that leaves us 8,000. Just not quite enough. Need some of these torpedo boats and or destroyers to fill in. What do we have here? We are at 3. Is that what we're at? No, we're at 5 kilometers. Okay. So where was that? So right away, that improves us from 3 to 5 kilometers. Keep that. Can change that. Can add a radio for each 66. Don't think we can get away with. We got away with that. Can we do 29? We can do 29. Can we? What do we have here? Advanced Tower 4. It's 10 tons. Hmm. 28.5. Okay. Save that. That'll give us some fill in so we can keep. So what do we have? We have 8,000. Okay. At this point, we want to try until our next war to keep our ship, our capacity as maxed out as we can. Get as many ships up to date. 29 is a little bit much. Do we still have ships at sea? I believe we do. Nobody up there. There's a couple ships there. We probably have a couple ships. No? Is oh, there they are. Where are they going? They're going to Naha. Okay. Sorry, Brazil. Plus 12 with France. That helps quite a bit. Come on, Germany. It's 21. Getting close here. Getting back up to where we need to be. Control station, turrets, torpedo size. What do we got coming here? 2 mechanisms, 3. Okay. That's not a very big deal. All right, we can refit another one of you guys. How many of those do we have? 6? Yeah, okay. I didn't realize I guess I built 3 groups of 2. So that would make sense. We can maybe sneak these guys both in. And then let's get that off the list because that's not anything we want to really build again. Let's get rid of that. And how many of these do we have left? We have 8,000 roughly. So we can get these guys. Must still have 1 at sea. Get that next turn. 5,000. What do we have for 5,000? These guys are awfully old. Gonna get rid of them here soon. 5,000. We can refit these guys. I think. Let's see what happens. Nothing else. We get improved torpedo range. We might be able to get a little bit more speed. Anti-flood 2. Semi-shells. Definitely a big jump there up to TNT. We can definitely go up to 18. Front tower 5. Plus 5 aiming speed. Plus 7. Plus 5.5. 1450. 1850. Yeah. It's not going to let me put that in there. Okay. So we'll stick with what we have. We get a radio, we get stereoscopic 2. Do we want coincidence? I think we want coincidence. Still have quite a bit of tonnage left. And I don't know where to put. I think we have everything. Yeah, we have no mounts there. Do we have anywhere else we can put some weight? I don't think we do. All right. It's an upgrade. Should be able to refit one of them. Oh, seriously. Okay. Keep rolling here. On our elections, thank goodness. Plus 10 reconnaissance, plus 15 invade power. That's pretty big. Just can't win with Germany. They just do not want to improve relations. This is -8 with Germany because they attack Portugal. They keep attacking. I think that's where we got into trouble. They keep attacking Portugal. Oh, they actually took Portugal. So we must be at what, -99? You know. All right, so they're minus with everybody except Spain or China. So here's where we roll the dice. Germany 123. What do we have to gain by taking Germany or fighting Germany? Okay, we get the Azores. What about down here? That's not a terrible province. I mean, we are closer to Africa than they are. So we could theoretically put up a line here in the North Atlantic. The first couple of turns would probably be pretty damn tough. Let's go back in here. Let's refit. What do we have? We have 40,000. So we can do one. We had one ship that was suspended. Let's get that resumed. Where is this last guy at? North Oceania. In the hell? Am I crazy? Where is that fleet at? There they are. Okay, so I assumed that they were moving, and they never went. So we have 20 some thousand there. Okay, let's get those guys into port. That's my fault. I had them just sitting there. Okay, so that leaves us 6,000. We can do this guy. Oh, we did that guy already. We can delete that. These guys are from, so it's Habana. Let's get rid of those guys. If we can. We can't. Someone we're still at sea. Okay. Can't improve there. We can try to improve there with Italy. We do have 1,200. It's really not much financial benefit, really. Like between 6 and 20 million. We get what, 7 crew? Like I'm thinking it's almost silly to put any in there. Just save the money and put it into tech. We got destroyer. What do we got coming here? Nothing. I was thinking we could maybe have a new hull, but we don't. Tubes, torpedo size. Okay, let's go ahead and let those guys. What do we got? 1 turn. Okay. Well, you know what? We've been kind of playing it safe this whole game. Our February of 1910. This is a hard choice for me. I will be honest. Part of me thinks that if we really want to get anywhere in this campaign, this is kind of the time to take the gamble. The other part of me thinks Germany is going to absolutely beat the crap out of us. I'm going to do it. Of course. Well, that would be really foolish to try and take them both on at the same time. Okay, so let's see where we're at. That's 54. And see where Germany's at. Not really that. Okay. Wow. I feel like that was a terrible mistake at this point, but wasn't that supposed to be one turn? All right. So what does Germany have over here? All right. Let's move these guys into the LC. Move those guys there. Do we have any? No. One thing we do want to do right off the bat, everybody goes to sea control. Let's get these guys refit. It'll be 4 months. Got time there yet. We definitely need, we don't have any more. Do we have mana? No. It's crazy. These guys are old, but we're going to refit them anyway. Because we need every ship we can get at this point. Can I get mine 101? No, I can't get any. Okay. Okay, can expand the range a little bit. Can I get 23.5? I can. Can I get 24? Can I get 24.5? I can. Okay. And that's a 1 month refit, so let's get as many of those done as we can while we have them all in port. Okay, that we have all those. We can delete that. We have one guy. We need a new destroyer. We need a new destroyer. What? 400 tons over. Okay. All right, let's go get a new destroyer. because our destroyer's out of date. Tonnage wise and technology wise. 1100. Okay, so go up to 1133. Let's do 32. Last time I kicked down the speed quite a bit. What can we do? 1100. And 50 is our cap. Okay. It'd be nice to get oil. Crop. Double hull. Reinforced. Anti. We'll save this for if we somehow manage to have extra space. $30,709. So 30 gives us an extra 100 tons. All right. Let's get a barbette up here. And then let's get this little guy down here. And let's get our fives. There's our fives. Let's get our torps. Get one there. At the back. And get our barbette. Let's get our TNT, white powder, enhanced, 18-inch radio. Which is 2. How much does the radio cost us? 5 tons. Thinking a little bit less range. No. No, I'm not going to get that in there. Okay. Now, does that still, no. Okay. So if I do the 2s, it fires over them. Okay. That's what we're going to do then. Put mine 101 on there. I cannot. I would like some more range. What if I do 29? Will that give me enough? No, but I can do 28.8. Gives me a lot more range. Yes, I lose a little bit of speed. What's my range here on my guns? 12.3, 8.2. Okay. We got a lot of new designs that we're not building, but what do we got here? Let's see if we can't jump on these guys right away. Where's he going? Lisbon. We have to worry about. There's one ship right there. It's a torpedo boat, though. They're getting refitted anyway. Where's this guy going? Going to the Baltic Sea. Let's move that there. Move that guy there. Let's move these guys right here. Do they have anything in South America? No, they do not. What about? Oh, they have Hawaii. Nice. We're gonna hit. All right, do we have any other ships over on this side? Don't think we do. We do have a couple ships here, though, that we can hit that. Feeling that we're going to lose a lot of transports here in the next few turns. I don't think we have anybody down here. No, we don't. So that means we need to get some ships over there. That guy there, I think we had a battleship here. Get him over there. Oof. Okay. Let's see what happens. We did politics, finances. Okay, here we go. Here goes nothing. We might fight one battle yet. We'll see how many battles we have, if we have any. We have a couple. $239. See if that helps us at all. Okay. We go 6 transports. All right, let's fight this. This should be a good opportunity for us to kind of make up for the fact that we just lost a bunch of transports. Let's see how good their heavy cruisers are. These are 2 of our better, well, actually, our best battleships. We're going to the east. Okay. Let's send these guys out to scout. A little bit faster, not much. Let's turn that off. 20 knots. 22 knots. There we are. Flooding hit. Another flooding hit. Take a look at what we're fighting here. $7,000 tons. They all the same? Yes, they are all the same. think we're going to get these guys back behind the battleships so that they're not going to take much damage. We're close enough that we can spot here. If we stay on the same target long enough, we should be able to get some hits here. Up to. We're still hanging around 10% chance to hit. I mean, we should only need one or two hits, right? That guy's pretty damaged. Guess we can speed up, try and get a little closer. Let's see what their torps look like. 1.5. Okay, so they're still at 1.5 kilometers. There's a nice hit. Took out an engine. A little bit of flooding. Come on, guys. One down. Okay, it's down 4. Get this guy. Oh boy. Getting way too close. Didn't I? Maybe not. Fire on him. We're taking a little bit of damage here, but nothing to be worried about. As I don't go full idiot and let them launch a couple torps on me. Should be good here. Gonna get some training for our crew, get our training level up, hopefully to regular. Oh yeah, all of our guys need some experience. All right, so it gives 1,800 victory points, 27 million. Okay. CLs are 17. That's a really old guy there. He's only 6 million. Okay, so this guy didn't really get much experience, but the other three all got 25 experience, so it should help. Let's go ahead and fight this. Need to take advantage of what we can here at the beginning. They're willing to have their fleets separated. We need to get rid of as many ships here at the beginning as we can. To the south. Okay. Let's turn that off. Turn that off. Turn you off. 17. This is one of our older guys. Torpedoes here. Seriously. There we got some torpedo hits. He's done for. Seriously. What am I doing? You son of a... I got cocky. I assumed he was down. Assumed he was done for. And he wasn't. That's what I got. We're taking it for granted. That I had him under control. So that way I'm going to go this way. Do any of these guys have torps left? This guy has some left. This guy, attach him. Yep. Actually, let's retreat these guys. Let our battleship and light cruiser take care of them. There's a torpedo hit anyway. So he's almost done. He's close. Those torpedoes though. 1.5 kilometers. So that might be our biggest advantage right now. We're going to need to take advantage of that in every single battle that we can. If we have 5 kilometer torps and most of their ships have 1.5, it's going to give us a really big advantage. Come on guys, one more shot. One more flood. Right there in the middle. Torpedo going in. One nice thing too about, like I said, early in the war, if we can get some of our ships to get up to trained level instead of being cadets or green, that's a huge advantage right off the bat too. It's just taking forever to kill this guy. There's the torpedo head. There we go. 10 million. We have anything? Yeah, okay. 3 point, okay, almost 4 million for their destroyer. Destroyer did a lot of damage because I let him board my destroyers. Not really too smart on my part. Battleship didn't get hardly any experience. Okay. So, we only lost 4 transports West Africa. No, I can't give you guys any ships right now. Plus 9 Britain. All right. I've run really long on this episode. What do we got? Oh, look at that mess. Oofa. That's gonna hurt. They're moving to Kiel though. So these guys are all moving away. If I could intercept 1 or 2 of them, that would be great. Nova Scotia, Portugal. I don't have enough for Portugal. I do have probably enough for that though. Right. No, I don't. Oof. Do I really not have enough? I don't. 25. I need 45. 35. I don't even have 40. Okay, well, I mean, that is what it is. We'll have to try and figure that out. What do we have here? 62. Okay. Well, we could be in trouble. Maybe not. We'll see. Obviously, the biggest thing is they are going to... What do we have here? Figure this out. Sorry, I'm thinking in my head and not telling you what I'm thinking here, which is what I'm supposed to be doing. I'm watching that battleship and I'm seeing what's down here. And I'm thinking if we could send these guys down and take care of a good portion of these guys floating around down here, that would give us a good starting advantage. They have 9 battleships. We have 10. I don't know how many of theirs are new compared to ours. They have a lot more. They have 33 heavy cruisers though. But we've seen their heavy cruisers. If a lot of their heavy cruisers are what we saw, or even just slightly better, we should be a good place to take down most of those fairly easily. Like I said, I went way over on this episode. For those of you that don't like longer episodes, I apologize. But this was kind of one of the most interesting episodes we've had so far in the campaign. And to be honest with you, I kind of was enjoying just playing and trying to figure out how we're going to beat Germany. It's going to be tricky, but hopefully we can do it. Thank you very, very much for watching. I hope you have a great day. Take care. Bye-bye.